Hello and welcome to another edition of the Willys America Workbench. So, I build a lot of motors here, and one thing that's always been aggravating is these reproduction rubber oil pressure lines. Now, they're probably not made in this country, and the rubber is probably not the best of quality, and so after a few months you'll notice a little cracking and checking in the rubber, or sometimes the line just doesn't fit properly, the flare isn't made properly, or heaven forbid, one of these lines blows on you when you're driving down the highway and oil sprays and you lose oil pressure and don't know it because you're not monitoring your oil pressure gauge. Well, that's happened a time or two, and I can't run that liability. So we've come out with our own stainless steel, made in America, oil pressure hoses for the L head, the F head, and the 226. And we've got them so that they are covered and they mimic the appearance of being rubber covered, but yet they're preformed, they're all stainless, and they fit nice, and they'll go on and you won't have any issues with ever blowing a stainless steel line. We also make stainless steel brake lines. Remember, there's no cheating in steering and stopping, because if you have an issue with either one of those things, somebody could potentially get hurt very seriously. So if you've got an older vehicle and those brake lines have been on there since the 1940s, 50s, or 60s, the integrity of that steel line could be compromised. So we have preformed stainless steel brake line kits for the wagon, the truck, the sedan delivery, and the Jeepster. Whether it's two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, made in the 40s, made in the 50s, or made in the early 60s with the overhead cam motor, we have all of those. We also offer fuel lines, also in stainless steel, also preformed to run the length of your frame from the fuel tank all the way up to the front where the fuel filter and fuel pump are. We have the vacuum lines that are also stainless steel. They're all preformed, pre-bent, so that you can replace all of the vacuum lines on your 4-cylinder L head or F head or 226 engine. And don't forget, when you're doing those brake lines, if you ever ordered one of these reproduction parking brake cables, well, again, you could probably tell it's not made here. So we've come out with our own made in America steel parking brake cable that fits the forward control, or the station wagon, or the Jeepster, or the truck. Front cables, rear cables. We got every cable that they ever used on any of these things from 1946 to 1964. So thanks for shopping with us. Remember, it's www.willysamerica.com, and our online store. You can shop for all of this stuff. Thanks. We'll see you out there.